this is Thomas, and today we will be making brown butter skillet cornbread. This is just a different version of regular cornbread, and if you want normal cornbread, this is not that. It's like sweet cornbread because it has maple syrup and brown butter in it. However, it is really good and it definitely tastes better, especially if you're just going to be eating it alone without anything else. And today we will be making it. So first you're going to preheat your oven to 375. Now you have to take an oven-proof skillet, and I have a cast iron skillet, which is preferable for making this because it will hold its heat better while you're not working in it, but you could just use a different metal one. Now you're going to take 12 tablespoons of butter and put it in there. So first you're just going to melt it, and then I'll let you know what happens after that. And you want to be stirring with a spatula the entire time. Once your butter is all melted, you're just going to keep stirring, and now you'll hear it start to bubble and it might spit a bit, but you're going to keep stirring until it starts to get foamy. So I will tell you what to do when it gets there. Now you'll notice that it's starting to get foamier, so you're just going to keep stirring until you start seeing dark brown streaks. So I'm not sure if you can see this, and I can't move it, but when I move my spatula, some dark brown butter comes out. So that means that it is pretty much done, so you can just stir until you get bigger brown patches, and then you can turn it off the heat and pour it into a heat-proof bowl. Now you're not going to wipe out that pan since you want that butter as a way of greasing the pan later when you bake it. So now you're going to stir, and you can use a spatula or probably a whisk would be better, in half of a cup of maple syrup. And then you're going to add in 2 1/4 cups of buttermilk. Now you're just going to let this sit for a couple minutes until it is cool enough when you touch it that you can add the eggs. Once your mixture is cool enough, you can add in 3 eggs. Now you're going to add in 1 1/2 cups of yellow cornmeal, half a cup of whole wheat flour, and half a cup of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 1/2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Now you're going to make sure your skillet is still hot, which if you have a cast iron skillet, it probably will be. But if you don't, then it might not be. And now you are going to just make sure all the lumps are gone in your mixture. And then you're going to add it into there. Now you're going to bake this for about 30 to 40 minutes, just until it passes the toothpick test, so I will be back when it comes out. When your cornbread is done, you can take it out and let it cool for at least 10 minutes before eating it. I will be back in 10 minutes to have some. When you're ready to eat it, you can cut yourself a piece. And it's several hours later, and I actually already ate some dinner, but I'm just going to have a bit for the sake of this video. This is a really delicious and slightly different cornbread recipe, and I really enjoy it because it's more flavorful than regular basic cornbread. So I do think you should make it if you want something different from normal cornbread, because it's really good. This is also the last video of my once every Monday video cycle for a little while, probably for at least the entire summer. I will probably make the occasional video this summer just when I feel like it, but I'm going to be doing other things this summer and probably will not be able to make a video every Monday. So anyways, thanks for watching. This is really yummy. You should make it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.